Hey guys, I'm Danny Gutierrez, and this is the latest in our work week series from GuteroTV. I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on this week. So I have a couple tunes that I had to learn for some gigs coming up, for one gig, and I thought it'd be interesting to take you through a little bit of that process of just learning songs, top to bottom. And as much time as we have, I'll cover that entire process. So I'll take you through the very beginning. So I actually chose a song that's pretty simple. If you see my screen, it's this guy right here. So I'm literally, this is, very beginning of the process. So I get an email, hey man, learn all these songs. We're going to do all these bunch of YouTube links. People do it different ways. Some people just send out the set list. This is what I got this time. The links to all the songs on YouTube, which is pretty helpful. I don't have to go digging for stuff. So, literally show up knowing all these things. So, a lot of times, I don't know why Denise Richards is on this video, but she is. Has nothing to do with that song. Anyways, yeah. So, Black Eyed Peas, Let's Get It Started. That's one of the tunes that's on the set list for tomorrow, actually. Believe it or not, I've never played that song in my life. Maybe I have. Let's just pretend I haven't. If I have, I don't remember. Obviously, I'm familiar with it. It was a pretty popular song, not too long back. So I got the YouTube link for it. Quickly, I'll show you one of my other favorite ways for keeping track of the songs that I have to learn is I have a bunch of Spotify playlists, and this is literally like broken down by gigs that I had to do. So like, I don't remember what the EXO gig was, but it was a gig I had to do. These are all the songs. Songs to learn. That's rather generic, but anyways, so that's one pretty cool way to organize the songs that you need to learn. Before I knew about Spotify, and not just Spotify, but the premium account, which is $10 a month. It's been worth every penny to me because it's just cool to have all these songs ready to go, lined up on a playlist, rather than having to go to the YouTube link all the time. But in this instance, I had YouTube links. So YouTube links work. So let me show you what I did with this one, top to bottom. So I wanted the MP3 of it for this particular song. Normally, I could just learn the song straight up from this. I don't know if you got my. There we go. So that's enough to kind of catch what key it's in, play the song. So, to be honest, I'd probably be just fine playing along with the YouTube video. But let's pretend it's a little more complicated. Let's pretend I really want to get this down. It's got that cool little bass line that's going, and maybe I want to double that up with it in some parts. So what I like to use on more complicated songs, or when I'm really trying to do a deep dive into songs, or really just want to check and double check and triple check the stuff that I'm doing, there's a really cool app that I use called Transcribe. If you haven't heard about it, check it out. It's really cool. It was not a free app. I don't remember what it costs. It was under $100, more than $10. I think about $50, something like that. Transcribe. I don't know who makes it. Yeah, there you go. Seventh string.com for Transcribe. Obviously, I'm not being paid to tell you about that. I didn't even know who made it. So, Seventh String. Those are the guys who make Transcribe. So, what it is, if you've ever used Amplitude or any kind of like practice assistant kind of thing, that's basically what it does. You can load up the song. Let me take a step back. So here out of the YouTube video, I took the YouTube link. How do I convert YouTube to MP3? I literally just Google it, even though I use the same website all the time because I don't remember. Paste the YouTube link, convert the video. You click that, it's going to download the link. I already have it right there because I did it a little bit earlier. So that's how I got the MP3 from the YouTube link. From there, I go into Transcribe, open. It's in my downloads. Black Eyed Peas. Cool. All right. So here's the song. Now it shows up. Literally, once I open it, it shows up like this, which is super helpful. This is the exact audio from that YouTube video.
Let's get it started.
So this is transcribed. It does so many things. I use it for about 1/8 of what it's capable of doing, and that's mainly playing, looping, and slowing down parts, and if really need be at EQ stuff. So I'll show you a little bit of that. It's not super necessary to do, especially the EQing stuff. Usually that's used if you can't hear harmony parts. If I have to learn like voices for a choir part or something like that, or really complicated chord voicings, I'll mess with the EQ just to kind of bring out different frequencies better. Don't really have to do that with a song like this. Let me also show you what I'm using. I'm using Contact. I love the Scarby Mark 1 Rhodes. It's that beautiful chord. So yeah, that's a favorite of mine because it's nice and neutral to just use while learning songs. So one of these days I'm going to tell you about Alicia. Yeah, but just so you know, she's right there. It's a piano patch. Really is designed according to Alicia Keys specs. So anyways, running low on time here, so I'll show you really quickly. This is our audio effects and control window. You could go mono, karaoke. I'm playing back this song.
And the bass keeps running, running, and running, running, and running,
Karaoke
and
version.
running, and
It does some interesting things with EQ. Don't really need that for my uses today. This is the EQ section. It's really cool.
you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all
Soprano select. So if you're trying to hear certain parts, it kind of brings it out a little bit better. Tuning, don't need to mess with that too much. Transposition, you can imagine when you would need to mess with that. If it's the song's in a key that you're not comfortable in, you can transpose it to the key you need it to be in. Speed, this is really cool. So really quickly, I'm going to take you to just that section.
Running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running.
So I can catch that. It's got this. I can catch it's got this.
Running, running, and running, running,
It's got this.
and running, running, 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 and running, running.
So I'm looping that section. If I want to slow it down, make sure I really got it. Now, if this part were really complicated, you could really slow it down. It doesn't get a warp too bad. If you're learning jazz tunes, when I was working on Got a Match by Chick Corea, you got to check that tune out. That was really helpful. Being able to slow it down to 25% and go. You got to check out the song. It's a lot faster than that. Still doing it at 50%. Anyways, so running low on time here. Just to recap, I'm using Contact for my sounds. I'm probably going to use that live actually as well. Transcribe to actually slow the tunes down. I used a YouTube link which I converted using youtube-mp3.org. If you don't remember that, just Google YouTube to MP3. And here's the song from the YouTube link. Got the YouTube link from the original set list here. In an alternate universe, I can always use my Spotify playlist to keep track of tunes like that. And that's how I go about learning songs. So I hope that helps you out. If you have any questions, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if that was helpful. And let me know if you dig into transcribe yourself. And, I'd be happy to hear how it's working out for all you guys. That's all for me today, guys. Take it easy. Have a good night.